and what it causes. And then also, you know, some of them can touch on women's things as well too. Like I gotta say, Romantic Killer is probably one of my favorite anime, and it is super goofy. But it's because I high key relate to it. It reminds me of how I was in college. Exactly. You know, like more and more anime is just coming out that's very like really good. Like just really good. Like Blue Eyed Samurai is one like just so good. There's so many that I'd love to gush about. So that's why I'm like maybe I'll do a little video where I don't have to make people wait for a response from me because I'm ranting. Apple said, yes, I was actually watching something similar yesterday. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, with Itachi and his sacrifice. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot in Naruto. There's a lot you could cover. And same with One Piece. Like, I could go on and on. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I was actually chatting with somebody yesterday about it. I frequently watch a streamer. His name's Dr. K. I highly recommend anybody go check him out. Just in general, he's doing the good work. He's doing the work that needs to be done by our mental health care system, and it's not getting done. But he does a really good job. He can educate you on stuff that maybe you're dealing with and you never realized. You know, if you still feel you need a professional, I think you should see a professional. But I think he's a really good resource, is all I would say. And I use him as a resource a lot to help me make changes in my life that I need to adjust and to understand things better. Because we're all just trying to get better every day. I'm going to the beach. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I forgot what I was doing. Go to the beach. But yeah, I was watching Naruto through and just like, holy cow, man. They did their research, or they have some real life experience, is all I'm gonna say. Like, there are people who have either lived through war or who have really done a good job researching and talking to people who have had the experiences. So cool. So cool. Anime could heal us all, guys. You never know. Anime saves the world. And you know what? Anime is not perfect. I'm fully aware of the weird stuff that happens sometimes, but man, they're pumping out stories at least that are inspirational. And that are actually full stories. That's my big thing. It's like it's actually a story. And I know everybody's been griping on all the turds Hollywood's been pumping out lately, but you know, it's just like we've lost the value of story almost, and it's like the most valuable thing we have as humans for currency. It's information. It's our shared experience. That's why we come here, I'm pretty sure. So, oh boy, who's this guy? He looks aggressive. I don't know if I want him on the island. He's aggressive. It's Buzz. Buzz Lightyear. Just kidding. Hey, yeah, I'm just here to do some camping for a spell. This is sure a nice island. I'm glad you like it. You live here, right? If you have recommendations for me while I'm here, let me know, Captain. Oh, I kind of like him. He looks mean, but he's nice. That's so nice. I have a tip for you. This isn't the island vacation. I'm just kidding. I don't think Animal Crossing is going to let me have all female villagers. I'm pretty sure. So we could get another dude. And yes, the only reason I would want that is to be on theme, just for the record. For the record. I was just zoning out in the bathtub when a great DIY idea popped up into my head. Zoning out in the bathtub's the best time to think of stuff that I already know. Apple City looks like he will stare indigenously from a cliff. Buzz sounds cool. Yeah, right? Yep. That is awesome. Alright, nothing so far. We're striking out on all the clams this morning. Apple said, oh, a DIY idea. I think... I don't remember what it was. Oh, I'm sorry, Apple. I also, just for an FYI, which is why I keep sleeping in, I've made a change to my medication schedule. So I'm full on you guys get me full on medicated during the weekends usually. My memory is so much worse, so I apologize. What were you referencing, Apple? Oh, giant clam. Score. Give me that. Might be able to do something to the Coliseum this morning. Oh. Sadness. It's okay, one giant clam's still a win for me. That is a win. Yeah, that explains why my brain's going like a mile a minute this morning too. Like I'm just talking about the most random things. I always forget that I stopped taking my med on Friday nights. Which kind of sounds funny, I understand, but the nature of ADHD medication is usually some kind of stimulant factor. Even the one I take that isn't a stimulant technically, it still has a stimulant feature because that's what the ADHD brain needs to focus. We need the extra stimuli to get our brain to do all the neuron pathway moving that it needs to do to get us up and moving. That executive function areal. So I end up having to take a break because if I don't, I won't sleep throughout the rest of the week. The med ends up causing me to wake up a couple hours early every morning, like continuously. So I'm not getting as much REM sleep throughout the week, but I kind of need the med to function at work. So I take it throughout the week now when I'm working, and then I stop during the weekend so I can get some sleep. Which is why I keep sleeping through alarms. I apologize. But yeah, that's how stimulants work, really. You can't take them all the time. Otherwise, A, you can give yourself a heart attack. But also, like, B, you end up not being able to sleep because you have a medication that's trying to stimulate parts of your brain that usually do need stimulating, but some parts, like, nah, not all the time, you know? Not for sleep. So yeah, medication's still just a very simple way that we deal with stuff, and it has very, like, blanket effects, so it doesn't always work perfect. And that's okay, because it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be a support, right? You're supposed to be doing other stuff too. Which, that's on me. I don't exercise. I need to exercise. Jazzercise. Just kidding. But I would totally do the Richard Simmons workouts again. I don't know if y'all know who Richard Simmons is. I might be aging myself a teensy bit. But I miss those. I remember even being a kid, like I didn't understand the context of it, but I remember one of my parents not being very happy that my grandmother would have us like do the Richard Simmons videos with her because he was very flamboyant, and they'd be like, "Who's gay?" I'm like, okay. And I didn't get it at the time. I thought it was stupid at the time, but I didn't get like what the problem was. And now in hindsight, I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, oh, huh. Well, whatever. I danced to Richard. I danced my butt off to Richard Simmons. Get it? Get it, buddy. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm just rambling. I'm sorry, Apple, if I cut you off anywhere. I'm a ramble this morning. You can tell how much I've been buried in work. I just want to talk. I'm like, I don't know. I want to talk about anything. It's cancer. Let's see. Abo! Abo said, Lyric, I'll be looking over your chat while working on something. Hope you're having a good day, Space. Thank you so much, Abo. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. I missed you guys this week. Usually I'd be right in there. I just, again, my work rant. Just, ugh. Yeah. I might need to start looking for something new. Not start, but like, start really considering something new. We'll see though. We'll see what happens next week. Things are going to be changing a lot, it sounds like, so we'll see. If they decide to try to change my schedule at all, that will be the breaking point. That will be the point where I'm like, ah, nah. Habana. Any wings? Probably not. Ooh, we're feeling sporty today though. Oh, sporty ones. Ooh, princess dress. Retro dress. I do like the retro looks. I like the disco, the 70s. Disco, disco. Awesome. Hey, hey!
The final frontier.
Best blurb.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
TNG. Nova said, ha, late is better than missing the whole stream. Hey, welcome in. Howdy, howdy, you day. How are you? Thanks for playing one of the best blurps ever. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge TNG fan. Picard's the man. I love it, and I freaked out yesterday because one of the Dr. K streamer I was talking about used a TNG clip to highlight a psychological process, and I like freaked out because I'm a huge nerd, so. And mental health's my special interest, so there you go. Yude said, OMG, TNG redeems. I am here for it. Picard is indeed the man. He really is. You know, engage. I guess I really am just a little nerd at heart. I don't have any talents. I just get really excited about the shit I like. Where have we jumped around? We've jumped around from behavioral health to anime to Star Trek so far this morning. Ide said, I'm not even kidding. I was about to sit down and watch some TNG, then I saw you were online. Oh, nice! Yeah, I gotta start rewatching again. I rewatched it about a year ago, I think. A year or two. My partner, we did a rewatch. It's just so good. We all evolved. Assimilate. Yeah, he was using that clip from the, is it the Calrissians? I think it's the Calrissians. When they captured and tortured him. He was like, there's 4 lights! Alright. Captain, my captain. I will say this captain's probably one of my favorite captains as well. Oh! I don't have enough money. What? A gasp. Impossible. I'm gonna go chop some trees and then suddenly I'll have money. Watch this. Or, miles. Miles, money, it's all the same thing. You're asking me to give you something for something. It's all currency. It's all currency. Because, yeah, I think I need to make more fires. Shocking, I know. We're making more fire. But yeah, I was like geeking out really hard on Dr. K's stream the other day because I don't know if you guys know, but May is Mental Health Month. So he does more streams than usual, and he was going on ADHD yesterday and how it relates to trauma, and that is a very poignant thing for me to learn about. So I was geeking out hard because he was using TNG stuff. Can't help it. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. That's fine. Ooh. Nice. I was like, oh, I didn't get anything out of that. Then I got one. Score. No, it's really fun watching me chop trees. It's for fire, right? For fire! Let's see, I was trying to think on my goals. That's right, I gave the channel a makeover already, so we're really just looking for trying to get some of these games we have in the queue going, I think. Nova said, there's nothing for you to help, lol. Normalize enjoying what you enjoy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, it's, I think we need to start celebrating nerds more. And I don't mean like, oh, Point Dexter, I'm the expert and I like to exclude people from things. I mean like, you know, loving something so much that it gets you excited. Like, that's cool. It's such a awesome human experience. Like, get excited again. I think it got cool to be like angry and for a while, and it's like, you know what? Let's make America excited again. Make America happy again, you know? Come on. Make the world excited to do stuff. I like that, Noah. I like it. Oh. Apple said, hello, gentlemen. Oh, the Celeste emote! So cute. Apple said, lurk, I have a headache. Also, thanks for recommending Dr. K. I found them and followed. Nice! Yeah, I highly recommend it, Apple. They're super on point. Super on point. He is a doctor as well, if that helps anybody. Like, he's an actual clinical psychologist in Harvard. I am somebody that just has very minor experience with some cognitive behavioral therapy and trauma-informed care. Don't ask me. Talk to him. I'm sorry about your headache though, Apple. I hope it gets better. Water, 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 friend. I'm sure you water yourself just fine. The only recommendation I can give, I don't know, I'm one of those people. I need to not be that way, but I offer solutions every time I hear somebody's dealing with something. I just want to help. Maybe they just need to hear you out, you know? Maybe you just need to hear them out. Bagman online. Hey man. Oh no, crying Pepe, no. Rose said, agreed. Your first step is to stop apologizing when you get excited. It's not Picard. It's so not Picard of you. Very fair, very fair. He owns all his shit. It's good. Hello, Apple. Yude said, feel better soon, sweet Apple. Yes, we're gonna be hoping for you to feel good. Hopefully that headache just goes away real quick. I've been getting them a lot more lately too. I don't know why. I think it's stress. I'm not sure. Because it usually happens when I'm like dealing with a lot, but yeah, headaches never used to be a thing for me. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I have been more dehydrated lately. Bagman said the solar flare? Maybe? I don't know. Just feeling kind of down, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry you're feeling down. Hopefully we can kind of perk you up a little bit, or at least be here with you, you know? It's okay to feel down sometimes. Especially with everything going on, you know? I think we're all collectively a little bit, like, emotionally exhausted. Fair enough to say. I know it's an overgeneralization, but I don't know, if you watch the news at all, it's pretty reasonable to be emotionally exhausted. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, chuckle fucks.
How? Yeehaw time's going soon. Yeah. I think soon, I want to say, after we build this space station, I might put a pause on Animal Crossing moving forward. Just because we're starting to hit like a slow patch with building on the island itself. And I have a slew of games in the queue right now that I need to get to be honest. And I don't know where I'm going to start, to be perfectly honest. I know I've got Danganronpa in there, and that's going to be something I want to dedicate lots of time to. And I also have Fallout New Vegas in there as well. So there's a couple things I'm gonna try to play. And we might do a special one for the little kitty in the big city one because it just looks so freaking fun and cute. It looks therapeutic for me, so you know. I need therapy every time I do this. Every time I kick up a piece of this path. Why are you like this, lady? Yude said, I try to avoid the news as much as possible now. Da, 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 da. Yeah, me too. I stick to Phil DeFranco for my news just because he's one of the few objective voices that are out there. And I say objective because he gives you the information objectively and then will separate himself and tell you his opinion. But he understands that that needs to not be involved in the information he's giving you, and that's the most important thing to me right now, is somebody being objective and truthful with the information. That makes sense. Bagman said, I wish I could Enya sometimes and sail away to an island. Me too, man. I've never. I love that you made Enya a verb. That's fantastic. That's a deep cut. I like that. It's not that deep of a cut, but I mean, for nowadays, I feel like it's a little more obscure. That's great. I love that. Ugh, my mom had that CD when I was a kid, I remember. We'd play it a lot. We had like very little. We were very not well off, but what we could get, we would like play ad nauseum. You know? We would listen to the same songs over and over again, like play as much music as you can over and over again, get as much culture as you can, because it just felt better. I don't know. Nova said that game is really fun. Oh, it looks so fun. It looks so cute and fun. So yeah, since we have so many in the queue, I think I'm gonna give Animal Crossing a little pause, and yeah, we'll work towards getting some of these games going, and some of these story-based games. Because I'm obsessed with stories. Bagman said, it is a super deep cut right now, you have no idea. Yeah. Oh man. Well, I got you. I know what Enya is. It is funny. It is funny watching things move so quickly and change. I can kind of see, I guess, where boomers are coming from to some degree about like panicking. Oh, everything's changing. It's so hard to keep up. But to be honest, I'd rather things be changing than not moving forward. So I'm happy. I'm happy with it. Age me all you want. Just a number. I think life's about experiences. Anyhow. Oh, give me the stick. Give me the stick. Can't believe I actually went out to collect the sticks for this. Got 4. Need one more stick. There we go. Bagman said my silver fox is now is in now. I can't hide. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man. It's coming for me too, some point. Nova said, I remember having Britney Spears' first ever CD, and it was the only CD I ever played on my Walkman, whereas now I have thousands of songs on my Spotify, and it's not enough, lol. I know, right? We're, as much as things are like kind of in the shitter, I think it's more so that we're just becoming aware of how crummy things actually were, and now we can make things better. And we are so culturally rich. We are so rich in culture right now. It's amazing, you know? AI is kind of throwing a wrench in it, but we've got so many creatives out there now, so many people realizing they can just be creative to be creative, and they make such cool shit. It's like, man, just, I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying the new art renaissance, you know, like watching people like find their creativity and find themselves. It's so cool. Bagman said, Roko's Basilisk? That's a... I might not know what you're talking about there, unfortunately. I might be out of the loop on that one. That could be a me thing, though. I'm also, like, just out of the loop in general in life, so... You can ask anybody. I don't know about the cool stuff. Alright, I have an axe now that I've broken. Go me. And fixed. I have, like, 2 trees to chop over there, and then a couple in the Coliseum, and then we can just... be done with that. Roko's basilisk is a thought experiment which states that an otherwise benevolent artificial superintelligence in the future would be incentivized to create a virtual reality simulation to torture anyone who of its potential who knew of its potential existence but did not directly contribute to its advancement or development in order to incentivize said advancement. Bagman said Pascal's wager modern day. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's crazy. That I haven't heard of the concept yet before, but I think I've like played with the idea. Like I watch enough Westworld and like robot movies to have played with the idea that it could become just so hyper aware that it is doing that. That's crazy though. That's hyper specific, and it's kind of creepy how much it works with how computers work, because the computers kind of work like the human brain a little bit. It's wild. It's crazy. People be crazy. Nova said it's funny how that's only an issue for AI, whereas people do that already, lol. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. People do that to people, unfortunately. So silly. Yeah, I think just really, I guess that's why I'm so obsessed with psych and mental health, is because I think figuring ourselves out is going to be the key to doing anything. Like, figuring anything out, you know, is figuring us out first. Same with relationships, gotta figure you out before you jump into one, you know? Like, just good to figure you out if you can. What is that? Computer doom typing. That reminds me of Pony Island a little bit, though. Which I really enjoyed Pony Island, actually. Like, I want to say those games you recommended, Nova, were awesome. I genuinely did enjoy them. That was a blast. I liked both of them. They were really good. I might have been, like, completely out straight because it was 24 hours. So I might have seemed like a little, like, ah! But I really had fun playing those games. They were cool puzzle games. And great story. I like your black hole heart thing, Bagman. I don't know if that's what it is. That's what it looks like. Bagman said, "Oh no, the basilisk! Ah, save me!" Text generator is a fun site. That's funny. I didn't know about that. That's awesome. Those are other games on your list. Well, the Hex and Inscription. Yeah. I need to do the Hex and Inscription. And, yeah, I got lists. I think I'm gonna throw I might throw an extra Discord page in there and just, like, start keeping track of what we've played versus, and, like, what we're going to play. Just so people know where we're at, because I know right now it's just, like, I kind of, like, fart in the wind and y'all accept it and I appreciate it, so I might try to get a little more organized around that for all of us so we can stay informed. Yeah, because I need to get the rest of that. I have Pony Island 2 saved on my wish list too, just because I had so much fun with 1. More play them. Oh. Alright, where was I doing? Oh, I stepped on flowers. Nice, go me. Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out what I need for Nook Miles. Catch a loach. Customize items. Well, that's easy enough. Sell a hot item for a fortune. Catch bugs. Refresh with group stretching session. I'll catch a bug. Dive a net. Nova said, is that out yet? I think it's coming soon. It's not out yet. It's on my list for... It should tell me when it comes out, hopefully. I don't have a net on me, really? What am I doing? Amateur hour over here. Me just trying to get a captain trip out of this. So many waterfalls. I'm gonna write them all down now because I can remember them. A City, Fallout, Danganronpa. That one's the one I always almost forget, so I obsessively try to remember it. And then Hex, Inscription, Pony Island 2. And I will say there are a few friends that I have IRL that would really like me to play the Ancient Aliens game that's coming out. Because it looks like a troll. And it's about space. But we'll see. Nova said you'll have to finish the other 2 games quickly then so you can go into it with the whole universe lore. Lol. For Fallout or for Hex and Inscription? Oh, for Pony Island 2. Ah, okay, got you. Sorry. Bringing it back around. You're right, so maybe we'll jump into one of those first. For our Saturdays and try to keep going. Like so. Hey Bruce. I haven't talked to Bruce in forever, so I'm not surprised he busted in here. Okay, buddy. I love Bruce. You see how he came in, stayed for 5 minutes and left? Best guy. Bagman said, Ancient Angelians? God, Evangelion. Oh, sorry. That's what that made me think of. Sorry. I'll stop saying sorry. Alright. So I can customize something. And I need a net. That's why I'm in here. Focus. They have a tools section, don't they? Yeah. I have nets in here somewhere. I know I do. Come on now. Dude, where are all my nets? I had like 6 or 7 before. Okay, I guess I need a net. Wow. Thought I had star nets. Star net. Just kidding. Bagman said, I hate when the Bible Belt hits me. Oh, Evangelion. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation. Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion is an anime that is pretty preachy, actually, and kind of like religious-minded in a couple ways. It's very philosophical oriented. It's just a lot. It's a, but it does sound like evangelical, like Christians, so that makes sense. It makes me giggle thinking about Christians and Neon Genesis Evangelion in the same sphere in any way. Bagman said, no, I'm just being a punny giant robot anime. FL Seal, you know? I love FL Seal, dude. Fully Cooley's the best! I think there's more out, too, that I need to catch up on. My buddy said that the other day. Sorry, sleepy as well as insomnia. Bad typer caveman speak. No worries, man. You're good. You're good. Yeah, FL Seal is pretty freaking awesome. I like Fully Cooley. It's a fun anime. I just finished watching Space Dandy again the other day too, and ugh. You want to talk about just really displaying the art of anime. I think they do every single anime style in that anime. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they tried to like cover almost all of them. Partner was saying that too, like it's pretty much like an ode to anime, kinda. And it's a really good story about like self-development, self-empowerment, which I appreciate those, usually. Ah. No, stop shooting at the sky! We aren't that bad. Just gonna customize something real quick for funsies. Fishy box. Ew. guess if I had to pick one, it'd be the flowers or the fruits. Fruit! Although that's a turnip on there, but whatever. Bagman said, yeah, well, I got a wall scroll of FLCL, my favorite OVA. I haven't caught up on any of the new stuff though. I'm kind of a purist from Toonami nostalgia. Oh, understandable, understandable. Yeah, FLCL is a good one. I like that one. I customized something and it didn't give me miles. What's going on? Oh, I only customized one thing. Oh, that's just silly. Want me to meet quotas now? Come on now. I ain't got enough. You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. Sorry. I'm on one today. I think I already gave Apple the prerequisite, but like I am on one today, so just be prepared for my... Oh yeah, I already explained that I'm off my meds earlier. So, the ADHD is in full swing. I think I also just like making funny noises and funny voices. I think I would have been a voice actor or something in my other life if I had thought of it. Because like nobody has to see you, right? Which is nice. And then you can make as many weird noises as you want. You don't have to be embarrassed. Bagman said, and Evangelion does have a lot of Western/religious motifs. You were right. It does. That's why it made me giggle when I thought of that. It's very intense. You still can. The sun will come out tomorrow. It's true. It's very true. I always joke with my partner about that though, like if I was a Nova said, alright Annie. Alright, Miss Shouty Tempo. Cool. Yeah, I think I always joke that like if I was a voice actor, they'd just want me for the weird noises. Or to make weird voices. Because that's all I know how to do. Like I have an okay Bane impression and can't get it through the mic, but I can do Bane, I can do Mickey Mouse, and I can do like a couple other things, but not reliably. I make funny voices and noises though. It's, if something makes me laugh, I will imitate it, whether I like it or not. I'm so happy we got our captain ride. He's talking about cucumbers again. Think me about sales. I don't care about sales. Bagman said, Mickey is fun. I can do that one. I can do Donald Duck, but it hurts my throat. I used to be able to do Donald Duck. I'm not as good at it now. My dad does a really good one. But impressions are fun. It's really fun to do. I especially like doing impressions of people I know because I think I get the most laughs doing that. Because like if you know somebody, then it's, I don't know, it's funny to see them in somebody else. Even just for a second. We're gonna chop all these trees. Oh. Ooh, roses. I haven't been to an island with roses in a while. This is an interesting combo. There's like peaches, roses, and the little, I keep wanting to say hydrangeas, but they're not hydrangeas. I don't remember. I should. I said I can't remember what anime it was. I think Zombieland Saga, but the subtitles labeled the background NPCs like Man 3A and Woman 7P, and it got me thinking, I'm a solid Man 12A voice actor. That's great. That's so awesome. Yeah, I don't know which one. Oh, fuck yeah, giant clam already. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, that's the best emote. I said, hey, yeah. Sorry. I'm a child of the old internet. I love that most people don't know who He-Man is, too. Like, I grew up watching He-Man, and then that came out, and I was like, oh my god! This is the best thing ever! Um, that's pretty solid, Nova. 12A man voice actor. Nice labeling. Appreciate that. Nova, you can't hear emotes. Bagman, hold my beer. Yeah, exactly. You can't hear an emote. Oh. It's classic. So good, dude. One of the best memes. I miss that. I miss Nyan Cat. Sorry. Alright. They go down an old internet path. Oh man, it was nice. It was nice when the internet was a little bit of a smaller place, but I'm glad everybody's in it now, you know? Because what it really shows is that we still all think that cats are the funniest shit. And if that's not unifying, I don't know what is, you know? Oh my god. So spastic, but it's the best. I think that's why I like it. Probably it matches my energy. What you guys see is only like 30% of what's going on inside. It can get weird real quick, especially if I get sleepy. You guys probably saw some of it on the 24-hour stream. I'm sleepy, I'll say some weird stuff. I love that you had a rainbow dancy octopus for it too, it's so perfect. Boom. Nice. It's another good anime. Oh, Nova, have you seen Psyche K? I don't know if you have or not, you probably have. But if you haven't, I don't know why, but I feel like you would enjoy that. Psyche K is a really good meta anime that I enjoy. It's funny, mainly, to me. Awesome. Calorie. And yes! God, we are just rich in clams today. We've got all clams. Noah said, nope, I've only just started my anime journey. Lol, how do you spell that? Let me type it in so you got it. Psyche. And then I think K, I believe. And it should have a dude with red hair and some cool cyber glasses on. It's really funny and meta. I think you'd enjoy it. It's about a guy who has like these extra abilities and nobody else does and nobody knows about it, and he uses it for like surviving life. It's really funny. Yeah, he might have. It's like meant to be kind of kooky, I think. The main character reminds me a little bit of you and like the quips he makes and stuff and the jokes. Nova said that is my niche favorite genre. Lol. Perfect. Perfect. I don't know, it just really, like, just now I thought of it and it struck me and I was like, oh, Nova would like that. Jova! Jova says space. Howdy, howdy. How you doing, man? I hope everything's gone well so far today for you. I hope things are smooth. Good news. Good news. We love good news. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Hit me with it. It's okay to get violent with good news. I quit. Nice! Did you just straight out? Did you just peace? I hope so. A little part of me hopes so. But I understand needing the what way you living. Nova said even stuff like Sherlock, I like there being only the one smartest person in the room, and when I watched Misfit of Demon Academy, I loved how he was just OP compared to everyone else. That's perfect then, Nova. You're gonna love Psyche K. It's It's pretty funny, pretty awesome. And there's like a background story going on too, sort of, so it's not just like kooky for the sake of being kooky, like there's a storyline in the back. Bagman, nice. Bagman's got all the hookups with the fun typing. Chova said, "Yeep, last day, 28th of June, yes!" Ah, I'm so pumped for you, Chova. That's so awesome. I did a dance. Just so you know. That's awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats on the freedom. Nova said to Pac-Man online in English, maybe? Jova said thank you for the dance. Yeah, it's about the dancey skills I have. So, but still, yay! I'm so pumped for you, man. Congrats. That's awesome. Moving forward, making moves. Making moves. I'm ready to go home. Yes. I know. It's okay. I don't need to come back here. I already stole all the wood and all the clams. That's all I need all the time. Wood and clams, wood and clams. I think another reason I was thinking of taking a break on the Animal Crossing was because we're getting really close to getting the big item in the DLC anyway, so no reason to like keep pushing. Chova said, "Alright, gotta get back to work. Hey man, no worries. Thank you so much for popping in and giving me the news. I'm excited." It's good news. Hearing good stuff for all my people. My brother friggin' made a giant project and got a ton of awards. Like, I'm so happy for everybody around me right now. Like, it's enough to keep me going. Like, I don't know. What do they call that? I think it's compersionistic love or something like that. Like, there's different types of love. But where you're like one of those people that like really enjoys watching people enjoy themselves or like watching people have a good time. That's me. Whatever that is. Like I get more joy out of watching them have a good time than me like going to have a good time. You know? Aw, Bagman, so cute. I love all your emotes, dude. They're so great. Choo, choo, choo. I love that. See me lean. You can tell where my chat was. It's all the way over here. I got quite the angle. I am dragging and drinking my coffee this morning, I will say. Nova said companionate love, I think. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I know that there was like some Greek terms at one point, but I don't know the like updated terms for everything. Like I last learned that in like high school, so I don't remember. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I need a couple more things of fire. I think I need like 2 more bonfires, minimum. But yeah, that's me. That's my style. Like that's why like I hope to someday have a space or like an event hall or whatever, an inn somewhere that I can create a space for people to enjoy themselves on a regular basis and have the best time and feel safe and all that. I like making people feel safe. I like making people feel comfortable. That brings me joy. Bagman said, "Thank you. I try to paint a virtual picture. I don't know. I'm a wild card." I can see that. I appreciate it though, man. Hey, you're into Fully Coolly. I respect. You've already got it. I don't know. I have not talked to many people about Fully Coolly, so that's pretty cool. Did I not just pick up a ton of sticks? Excuse me. Did I pick up a ton of sticks and then be like, why do I have sticks? And then get rid of them? That feels like very me. Thing. Nova said, ironically, companionate love is philia. My namesake. That's so funny. That's awesome. Philia. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm a philiac. Just philiac? I don't know. I'm not much for labels, but I still enjoy like figuring stuff out about myself. So you need labels for that. But yeah, that's just what I like to do. Like, that's my passion, I guess, is bringing joy to others. And then I also just like being creative, like for the sake of being creative. That's what brings me like some fulfillment as well. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just a very like easy to fulfill person, I guess. What? It's facing the wrong way. Jeez. Only Animal Crossing players understand. My log stakes were twisted wrong. Alright. I said, Agale love is caring for others. Eros love is romantic, and I honestly can't remember the other ones. Yeah, me neither. But yeah, I guess I'm more of a philia person. But I still, you know, engage in the Agale love, of course. Like, I don't know. I'm just like full of love, and I feel like that's not like what everybody wants nowadays, but it's like, what's so bad about it? Like, you get punished for it almost for like wanting to just be cool with everybody, but I understand too to a degree, so I'm like, they'll come around. We'll all come around to loving each other again eventually, you know? Doesn't have to mean romantic for the record, as we're defining here in chat. But, you know, as friends, as a community, like, should be rich in love, you know, and caring. Oops, agape. Not again, lol. I used to only read that as agape because of Finding Nemo. Everything is escape. Agape. I am in agape with you. I'm in agape with y'all. I'm in an agape relationship with y'all. Pac-Man said, BRB, I need to hydrate a grape, eh? So you have a raisin? Just kidding. Sorry. Being silly. I'm so silly. Raisins. I do like raisins, actually. I'm kind of weird, though, is like, I like raisins by themselves. And very rarely with something, like in something. I don't mind ants on a log. It's pretty good. But very rarely am I like, yeah, raisins. If it's like in my cookie or in my, I don't know. People put them in all kinds of things. Stuffing? Someone put it in stuffing on me one time and I was like, what are you doing? It's a trap. How could you do this to me? Betrayal. No, but I was just like, okay. I've heard of people putting it in green bean casserole too, which like, I don't understand that one. I can see the stuffing where you can kind of have a sweet work with the savory from time to time, but I just like raisins. Nova said dried fruits in a curry is amazing. Ooh, yeah. I've had dates in a curry before, so yeah, I agree with that actually. Raisins would probably be pretty chill in a curry. Yes, I need 2 of you to make bigger fire. God, it's so weird being off my med versus on. Sorry, I can like feel the difference of how like I'm less like up here and like you know, just a little more relaxed into myself, which is great, but it also means I'm gonna start forgetting what I've said every couple seconds. It's just what the med's for. Hot fire. I do have to keep crafting because we have clams. So proud of us. That other island had clams too. I was shocked. I was like, oh, well, shoot. Make 2. Bagman says, well, you know what they say. Is that like a bee? Is that a bee in those emotes? It's mildly haunting, but it's pretty good. The expressions are pretty great. All done for now. Okay. Good. Pac-Man said, I don't know, I was really hoping you knew what they said. Yeah, you know what they always say. Don't, I don't know, don't sleep on your coconuts. I don't know, that's all I got. Nolan Reigns, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Space Posse. I hope you're doing well. No pressure to chat, we're a very happy lurker community here, but feel free if you want. Happy to see you though. Appreciate the follow. Bagman said, that's the joke. Is it a bad joke? No. Nova said, who's they? It's good, good, fair. Nolan said, hi, thank you. Nice. Appreciate having you. Just doing a little tidying up before we get into our DLC build here. I knew that sword was going to be a problem. Scooch. Hagman said, I didn't know in the first place. Yeah, right. I have no idea who they are, but yeah, they say stuff. I will say it is good to keep track of our history and our informations. I feel like word of mouth wisdom is often more valuable to me, usually. Whoops, wrong fire pit. Nolan said, I'm just doing a little semi-lurk while I get my life together after a work trip all week. Nice! I hope it was a fun work trip. I definitely get the, let me get my stuff together after travel though, because it's, like, everything's everywhere. I appreciate the semi-lurk though. Thanks for hanging out. Nova said, well, according to that one song in Hamilton, they say, the price of my war is not a price that they're willing to pay. Yep. Yep. None of us are. Because the price of your war is sending a bunch of people who are poor off to die so that you can make money. Sorry, not sorry. I'm a truther. Not a fibber, I'm a truther. I don't know. I feel like it fits here, to be honest. And it's just kind of being gamey with me. But maybe I'm crazy. That wouldn't be entirely out of the realm of possibility. Alright, well, maybe what we'll do is do this scooch. Beep. Scooch everybody now. Bagman said we didn't start the fire. No, we did not. Noah said it was always burning since the world's been turning. Yeah, there's an earworm for real. Right there. Especially for this channel. I get a little fight the man on here. Apologies, Nolan. Welcome in. Just a little. Just a little. Which, gosh, I'm really like, there's cosplay I really want to do. Reminds me. There's a character from One Piece. She's the best. She's my new favorite character. And she's part of the resistance, or the rebellion, revolution, army, whatever. But her character power, and I feel like this isn't really too much of a spoiler, because she's kind of a side character, but her character power and ability is to empower people to fight for themselves. Like, that's her thing. She has like a rally cry almost, kind of how a bardic inspiration would work, but she can just rally cry people to like empower them. And like, oh, she's such a cool character. So she's on my list for next cosplay, hopefully. That was a money present, so I am gonna chase it. This one has money, probably, so I'm gonna chase it. Oh, come on. You're not playing fair now. Get sniped. Talking trash to the presents. Let's go. Nolan said, haha, no apologies needed. Appreciate you, man. I always feel bad people come in, we're like chilling, cozy vibes, and then suddenly I'll go on like a rant and be like, the world! I'm like, ah, sorry for anybody that was in here for chill. Sorry, I got unchill for a second. Try to keep it pretty cash around here, though. Not too crazy. Alright, I think that slight inch I moved it will help. Hopefully, because that's how Animal Crossing works. I have satisfied the space gods. Yes. I started the fire. It was me. Haha, look at all the fire. Wahaha. Sorry. I'm excited about my fire arena that I've created. Okay. Moving on. That is really in my head now. You know what's so funny is that my work chat actually was posting those lyrics yesterday as well because of our job that we do, the health insurance and all that. It's very much so the attitude around here right now in my country. Just like, you know, we're getting very, like, done with the shenanigans. And a lot of us are very like, okay, if we're gonna do this, let's do it. I can say that about our country. If there's a fight brewing, we're probably already ready for it, to be honest. We're like, we get to blow stuff up. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Let's do it. Crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Got it. Nolan said, I get it. I too have ADHD, so I can relate to the mental swirls. Thank goodness. As I like to call them. I love that. Mental swirls. I haven't thought of that one yet. I like that. That is how it feels. It just like pulls you in, right? And then you get sucked into it and have to go through the cycle to get out. It's great. That's a great way to put it. Thank you for that one. Hagman said, not too crazy, but just enough. Just enough. Yeah, you just gotta be the right amount of crazy, you know? It is a good defense tactic. As a woman, unfortunately, like, being crazy or acting crazy has kept me safe more often than not. So I'm full on, like, if you gotta be crazy for safety, feel free. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you know? But if I start, like, cawing like a bird while we're having a conversation, you're gonna probably back away from me. Oh. Sometimes you gotta fight with crazy. It's a good thing in your tool belt. Though I think it works for men as well, but I think men more often, unfortunately, like if y'all end up acting different or whatever, you guys get a harsher response usually. A little scarier for y'all to pull those moves, I think, which is unfortunate and unfair for both sides. Neither of us should have that crazy, but here we are. Embrace the craze. Alright, we are gonna check for our statue. Oh crap, I totally... Well, we're over here. We're gonna check for our statue. And then we'll go wrap up and get ourselves over to a space station. ADD. Did anybody ever hear the ADD song? I don't think... It's not categorized as ADD anymore. It technically doesn't exist. It was ADD turned into ADHD because they've discovered the hyperactive type portion of it. It's just how psych works. As you discover more things, they change things around. Dang it! I went too far on that. But yeah, it was there was a song that came out called the ADD song that was it was pretty funny, to be honest. As somebody with it, I don't find it offensive, but I think some people find it offensive. I just remember the line, it's like, ADD, it's not as bad as leprosy, or something like that. And then at one point it goes, oh, a squirrel! But, it was good. It was on the radio for like a little bit in like 2006 or something, I don't remember. Bagman said, yeah, my head is a radio. Kinda creepy. I wish it was a TV. You'd be like that character in Saga, who actually ended up being kind of a cool character, weirdly enough. I don't know if anybody reads Saga. Saga's a graphic novel, very graphic novel. But really cool story, really unique art style, really unique world, and I follow it. So they have a character in there with a TV. Their head's a TV. It's like an entire species of people, but yeah. I'm into weird stuff, guys. Just kidding. No shame, though. No shame. Alright, so I think this is the external. Yep. This is the external of our Unbridled space station. We made a little pony ranch. Very tiny little pony ranch, but it's cute. Bagman said Berserk is my bedtime story, so I'll be fine. Then lead me astray. AMVL is where I stay. Alright. Hey. All good. Did I put flower one? I did. Good. Oh yeah, I kept this because I wanted that. Yeah. The moon. The moon. Okay. Now I gotta go inside and do inside. Inside Unbridled Space Station. I'm so behind on posting Animal Crossing pictures. I've done so many builds and I just don't post them. I'm bad at posting. I'm awful. I have so much fun on here that I just don't think to post. It's like I just love talking to you guys. I love coming here and talking with you guys and hanging out. And it's hard. I did have somebody come to me and offer me some, I don't know, it's like something to grow your channel or what have you. We'll see. Y'all know me. I'm super careful with stuff like that. I'm not about the jumping into corporate stuff life. I'm always willing to look at stuff, but I'm very careful. Nova said, I don't like the sound of that, lol. Yeah, I didn't love the way that they came at me about it either. A lot of the ways people are coming to me nowadays to like maybe do some art for me or do something, it's not transparent. They're coming to me as if they're trying to be my friend or they're trying to like know me personally, and then suddenly out of the blue they'll come up with like, oh hey, I've got this great, you know, it's very pyramid schemey. I know it's like a tale as old as time, like people do it forever, but I just think it's kind of nasty, to be honest. Like it gives me a huge ick when somebody comes to me trying to act one way and then they actually have an ulterior motive. Like it gives me a huge ick. And I get that you have to hustle, I get that you're trying to get on the grind, but it makes me not ever want to do business with you. That's because it's just to me on the surface untrustworthy to hide your motives for speaking with someone. So I don't know. I understand to some degree, but it's just like constant. It's like, dude, I'm doing okay, alright? Stop making me feel bad about my stuff. Oh yeah, this was gonna be a challenge too, because we have to find a way to make those items look kind of space-like. Feed face. Alright. Well. Let's see. Oh shoot, what time is my thingy? 2. Sorry, I have a vehicle appointment today and I need to make sure I don't like run over on you guys or run, you know, not over. Do you know the movie Bowfinger? I know Hide My Sanity. I feel like I've heard of that. Yeah. I don't know if I've heard of that one. It sounds familiar for some reason to me, Bagman, but I don't know if I know that one. Nova said, yeah, it's different in some respects for someone like Selman, who is a friend, a member of the same community as for a while, offering to do stuff because it's their job, but it's the people who rely on bots or, like you say, the pyramid schemey people that will ruin it for everyone. Yeah, it's like one thing when someone's offering a helping hand out. It's another thing when like you come add me and then you come into my messages and you're like, you look like you could use some work on your stuff. And it's like, it's not the way to start for starters. You're insulting work that I've done, just so you know. Like, I've made all of my overlays, I've made all of my emotes, the, all of the things you see on the channel pretty much are things that I have made other than the transition stinger that I have. I have an emote from Muffin Dragon, our great friend Muffin Dragon. They gave me an emote, the Falling Stars emote. And I adjusted it a little bit to make it a little spacey, but other than that, that's from them. And then my music comes off of, Slipstream. And I try to credit everybody as much as possible where I can. Although I do need to throw Nova in there, I think, because he is responsible for our Snowball Cowgirl. And that's one of my favorite emotes. I'm definitely keeping that. So make sure to throw you in there, Nova, if I haven't. But yeah, I'm very try to keep stuff on the up and up as much as possible. So starting your sales pitch with your stuff sucks is where do you think you're gonna get, man? I get I'm not perfect. I'm not saying my stuff's good, but Nova said, well, it shouldn't be me, but the person I paid. Lol. Okay, perfect. Yeah, if you want to shoot me their name, I'd love to credit them in the channel. There's also a element of this where I'm learning. So I'm learning how to make sure I'm being super tight on crediting people, how to make sure that I'm being super tight on the community and boundaries and things. I'm still learning. So yeah, I'm just doing my best to try to give everybody credit where I can. Cause yeah, I didn't do this by myself. I didn't do all of this by myself. I have a community here that helped me build this. So yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. I just get, the more I do, the more I get these messages from people and bots you need to change things. Who are you? Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin. Oh, really? Really? I didn't know Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin were in a movie together. I like both of those comedians, though, a lot. So I think I'd be interested. That's pretty sick. I'm not ignoring people, I'm sorry. I gotta look here. Where's my appointment? There we go. Oops. No. Did they text me? Probably. Last time they texted me and they were like, hey girl, you have an appointment today, don't forget. Today they're like, nah. I'm pretty sure it's at 1. I'm trying to remember. This is the pain of ADHD. You're watching it right now. That I have an email confirmation somewhere. Do I know where it is? No. Somewhere. Schedule reminder. There it is. Nope. It's old. Okay. Welp. Hopefully they'll text me and be like, Bagman said, I love your cozy setup. I'd love to share it with more people. Would be a better approach, right? I'm not a promoter. I just took one human resource class. Well, Kassem gave good advice. CassieMG? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool name. Sorry. It took me a second to figure out how to say it, but that's a cool name. I like it. Gave good advice and said, just start doing stuff for people for free to a certain point. Yeah, right? Bagman said, anyways, I'm just commenting on your mystery offer. Really? 1999. 1999. That's off. I gotta check that out, Bowfinger. I'm curious now. You really got me intrigued. Nova said that timing was amazing. It really was. It got me good. Got me real good. Ah. How can I not have this email? Is what's getting me. Oh. I know how. My email's swamped, so I need to fix it. Nova said that would be a fun text to receive. Oh god, what is this? Oh no, a clip. That was perfect. That was too perfect, Nova. I can't believe you did it. That was too perfect. Apple said, what if I'm playing the long game and I plan to sell you something? Don't want to buy my knick-knack box? It comes with a funny t-shirt. Don't you want to buy my knick-knack box? It comes with a funny t-shirt, one button, one pair of shoelace, a sticker book, and an exclusive RJ Master 15 Funko Pop. Loot Crate who? Knick-knack box. Costs $65 plus shipping, though. Perfect. I love that. Apple, honestly, if you were doing that, out of respect, I'd probably get it from you. I'd purchase it from you just out of pure respect. I'd be like, you know what? You got me. Fair enough. That's so funny, though. It's a funny thought. RJ Funko Pop would be pretty cool. You'd have to have a hat. We'd have to. The hardest choice would be picking the hat, right? Please buy that RJ Funko Pop wasn't cheap. Please, also JK. That's so great. Nova said, Apple, I would buy anything you wanted to sell me. Apple said, Nova, you're the bomb. I knew that RJ's 15 Funko Pop would entice you. There you go. Apple said, oh yes, that's definitely the hardest choice. For sure. Nova said, the real RJ Funko Pop idea would be it having interchangeable hats. Yes! Yes, big brain. That's the big brain idea right there. Sorry, I know you guys are just watching me do this on here. I gotta know if it's at noon or if it's at 1. So that's gonna determine when we end. And it's not telling me. Which is weird because last time they were obsessively telling me I had an appointment and now it's like nothing. And I can't even find the confirmation. I think it's a memory issue though for my email, not anything else. Nova said, I miss RJ's Wheel of Hats. Since he moved, he hasn't had it. Aw, bummer. Wheel of Hats? That's so cool. I like that. Your order is canceled. Well, yeah. Today's services, there are currently no services attached to your order. Yeah, I know that. Declined today, previously declined services. Customer name, customer order ID, vehicle. They're gonna make me do this the hard way, I can tell. I gotta get a new spam email. What a bummer. I have a specific email for spam and coupons because when I online shop, I'll get their coupons and like sign up for their site and like, ooh, I get my 10% off, and then I just let it go to that garbage email. So it's like my strat for dealing with emails. And yeah. Bummer. Let's see. Nova said, because he has a lot of hats and he had a channel point redeemed to spin the wheel of hats and he had to swap to what it landed on. That's so brilliant. That's an awesome channel point redeem. I would push it at nauseum just to bother. I don't know if I ever got to see the wheel. I just was never there for it. Nova said, mostly caps, but he did have a cowboy hat and a cat hat. That's pretty sick. Ooh, cowboy hat. You know how we feel about cowboy hats around here. Which honestly, I don't know what's going on lately, but for like every holiday they have a cowboy hat now, and it's really hard for me to not buy them. There's a 4th of July one that I'm really eyeing, to be honest. Previously declined services, no. Okay, well, you know what? Just take me here. And then I just want to know what time. I just want to know what time my appointment is. God damn it. Well, I'm going to say it's at 1. Sigh. Alright, I am going to do this the hard way because I guess I gotta do this the hard way. Let's see. Allow. Dude. I will mute myself momentarily and figure this out. Apple said, "Do you know if RJ has a peasant bonnet? I want one myself to sport." Ooh, that would be fun. I like that. Bummer news, little bummer news. It is on for noon, so I will probably have to wrap up stream pretty soon. Not just yet. We're probably got about another 20 minutes or so. But yeah, I do need to wrap up shorter than I thought. Unfortunately, today. I apologize. Man, I really thought I made it for one. Again, ADHD times blindness is a real thing. I suck at it. I apologize, guys. But yes, we will get what we can done in this room. I think we can get the walls set up and stuff, and at least get it set up for next time, and then we can wrap it up. Hopefully soon. Maybe I'll do a little bonus stream today or something, because it feels short, and I miss you guys. Apple said, I have a cowboy hat as well, but when I was in Kingman, Route 66 location, they had a ton of better cowboy hats, so I feel like I missed out. Aw. I bet they had tons of cowboy hats over there for sure. I'm pretty happy with my Space Cowgirl hat, but I've thought about getting the other version of it because there's like a green version. And we have green and purple hats on our emotes, and I have a purple one right now. But it would be cool to have the green version and have like match our emotes, so to speak. Nova said, boo, I know. Nova said, I highly doubt it. It'd be funny if he had a peasant hat. I'd need the story behind why. Apple Bagman said, it okay. I like the kitty beating on whatever that is. Your emotes are so fun. I dig it. Alright, let's get our walls up. Here, not our emotional ones, but our normal walls. Okay. Space. So inside of a space station. Probably be... No, I feel like there's a lot of different things we could do. Too much creative freedom, Animal Crossing. Want to get the shell of this figured out though. Let's see here. Oh, space. Oh, what a cool wall. Sorry, I haven't seen this yet. Mangrove trees. Oh, I like mangrove trees. Sorry. One woodland wall. It's pretty. I have this actually on the island. Alright, I'm done. Sorry. Ooh. Ooh. We could use the northern lights. Wait. I have ideas. This is also very space station. Server room. Too bad they don't have like an actual like spaceship window. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, we should do... I think I want to start with the northern lights, and we'll do that with... I feel like there's more like